So today I'm going to talk about World Hijab Day and whether it's actually a good thing or bad thing. So what is World Hijab Day? When the Hijab Day started, the initial intention was very simple. It wants to show non-Muslims that it's okay to wear hijab, and to wearing hijab is actually a choice, so it's very liberating for individuals to wear hijab. So usually in these days, or like on 1st of February, they would allow non-Muslims to wear hijab for a whole single day. So that's the initial intention, and to them, they want to show this because it's important, because it's a sign of devotion. Like people who wear hijab usually isn't coerced, or this is what they say, but instead it's a form of sign of devotion. So you wear hijab not because that anyone tells you to do it, but because you believe in Allah, you believe in Islam, you want to show that you believe, therefore you wear this hijab. However, they've recently, in 2018, a group of people feel differently. So they create No Hijab Day as a protest to this organization or protest to this activity. So No Hijab Day was created by this ex-Muslim named Yasmin Muhammad. She believes that when you create Free Hijab Day, it creates an illusion to society that hijab is actually a choice, when in reality it isn't. The problem with this is very simple. The understanding of hijab differs based on context. So the main proponents of her argument is when you create this message, it suppresses the people who are actually the victims of hijab. So you guys might think, what do you mean victims of hijab? So in countries like Saudi Arabia or Iran, hijabs are actually compulsory and you can go to jail if you don't wear hijab, and it is against the law. So in that sense, is it actually a choice? And even from theological perspective, like we have explained earlier, since it is compulsory by God, how can it be a choice for individual to choose it to begin with? So in that sense, there's a problem-solution mismatch. It contradicts each other, so it doesn't become a choice. And the problem with this is, at first glance, it might just see that, oh, okay, fine, she doesn't agree that it's a problem, but the harm is severe. People who says that hijab is a choice, it ignores the fact that there was a case in Canada, and this is not even Iran, this is not even Saudi Arabia, this is Canada, where Aksa Parvez was murdered by her own father because she didn't wear hijab. So the issue between hijab and the murder could be independent. It's not related. Maybe this guy is not actually like sane or not a true devotion of Muslim, but the fact is there is a stigma on hijab, and there is perception inside the Muslim community that if you don't wear the hijab, you're not actually a good Muslim. And this is very relatable not only to other Muslim countries or Muslim communities, but also in Malaysia. The idea is very simple. When you promote World Hijab Day, you're saying that it's a choice. It destroys any voice that could be heard by other people, by the victims of hijabs. So what happened is, on that particular day, or that message when it spreads, the people who wants to get away from hijab, their voices will be suppressed. So this is the harm. So that's why they create No Hijab Day, where they protest against Hijab Day. It suppresses, it discriminates, it's against the rights of women to choose. So what do I think? I think it is important to recognize that hijab is different based on context and circumstances. I will never say that you should wear hijab or you should not wear hijab. Whether you want to wear hijab is entirely up to you. But you have to understand that both issues are equally important. The problem with this issue stems from misunderstanding. Both of them had good intentions. On first hand, Islamophobic is on the rise. People who wear hijab in Western countries might feel discriminated, might be looked down upon because of the prejudice that happened on them. And at the same time, on the other hand, these people want to fight for ex-Muslim rights, for girls who want to take off their hijab but can't in their community. So they say that the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but it's up to us to interpret those intentions to begin with. Know that both of the intentions are pure, and learn the difference between the context of where the hijab lies. So at the end of the day, it's up to you.